Hello, my name is Aida Calderon. This is my outline, these are my verbal citations, and this is my audience. Do you know how much you'll be spending on the holidays this year? What about how much you spent last month? If you don't, you're not alone. And today I'll be discussing how to avoid financial uncertainty by having a budget and why you need to download the app Dollarbird to help you budget and track your finances. There are three main topics I'll be covering that will help explain why it's so important to have a budget and why Dollarbird can help you solve that. To start, I'll discuss why it's crucial to budget and how having one can impact your financial freedom. Then I'll talk about how important it is as a college student to have a budget. And lastly, I'll explain just how easy it is to maintain a budget using the app Dollarbird. So let's go back to the first question. Do you know how much you spent last month? In a survey done by Mint, 35% did know, while 65% didn't know. To start, I'm going to talk about how crucial it is to have a budget and how having one can impact your financial freedom. So as we can see here, 65% didn't know, which is pretty overwhelming. But at the same time, it helps explain why so many people live paycheck to paycheck. And so how do we solve that? By having a budget, and it allows you to have financial freedom. It allows you to have financial freedom because you know exactly how much you're going to be spending in the next month. It allows you to even know 10 years from now how much you should expect to have. And budgeting can even help cut down on stress. If any time that you think about finances, this is what you feel like, you're not alone. And having a budget is going to help you feel less stress. According to a press release by Dan Drummond of the CFP Board of Standards, having a household budget positively affects consumers' emotional state by reducing stress, anxiety, and frustration. Consumers who have a budget feel more in control, more confident, and more secure. Having a budget helps you free up money to put towards savings and other goals because you know exactly how much you're spending and where you can cut costs so that you can save up for retirement or save for a trip or anything like that, again, allowing you that financial freedom. Now I'm going to talk about why it's so important as a college student to have and maintain a budget. With student debt being the second largest source of debt in the United States, as a college student, you can't afford not to have a budget. Having a budget in college can even help you increase your chances in graduating. In a study that was done and published in Newsweek, 11.3% were more likely to graduate if they maintained a budget or took a financial freedom class. And as mentioned by Lance Mills in an article titled "The Student Financial Crisis," so many students start college with no real idea how much it will cost them to live, how much they have available to pay for it, or how to make up the difference between the two. And I quickly want to show you this study that was done, which was, the question was asked, which causes you the most stress when you think about finances? And this was the difference between 4-year students and 2-year students. But I don't even want to focus on that. I want to focus on 3 points that stood out to me. The first one was that over 50% of students said that having enough money to last the semester was one of their stresses. Over 30% stated that overdrafting or managing a bank account was one of their biggest stresses. And over 40% said that keeping track of spending was one of their stressors. So how do we get rid of that? By maintaining a budget. Again, all of those things, by knowing exactly how much you're spending and how much you have coming in, will help you avoid that. And the best way to do that is by using the app Dollarbird. So lastly, I'll be explaining how easy it is to maintain a budget using the app Dollarbird. This is the app Dollarbird, and this is what it looks like. You can download it on the App Store, and the app Dollarbird is super easy to use. It has a 4.7 star rating out of 5, and as stated by Viva Steve's review of the app titled Best Personal Financial Tracking App, it's helping me keep on track with my finances and help me pinpoint where I'm wasting money. I can also see how much money I'll have on a specific day of the month after my recurring monthly bills. So this is what the interface looks like. And the great thing is that you're able to plug in exactly how much you spent and all of your income coming in. After you've done that, you can also see and categorize exactly where your money is going, so that you can see that you spent, in this case, a lot on eating out, clothing, and groceries, so that you know exactly where you're spending money. And if you want to cut back on eating out, you can see that that's one of the things that they most spent the money on, so you can do that. And it helps you plan for the future, because it allows you, as the reviewer said, to see exactly how much you'll have on any day of the month. And the thing is, you're able to set recurring payments. So if you have your electricity bill, it comes out to $50 a month, you can automatically have it deduct that, so you know exactly how much is going to be in your bank account. And it's also helpful for those expenses that are not recurring every month, like every 6 months or something like that, where you don't even have to think about it, because it'll automatically have that in there for you. And another feature, and this is probably my favorite feature, is the fact that you're able to take a picture of the receipt. So here you see that they went to the groceries, and you can add the receipt so you can see exactly what it was spent on, and so you're also able to track all of your receipts. So as I stated, Dollarbird will help you reach your budgeting goals. And today I shared with you why it's so important to have a budget and how easy it is to track it with Dollarbird. And then I started by discussing why having a budget helps you reach financial freedom. Then I talked about how important it is as a college student to have a budget. And lastly, I explained why you need to download Dollarbird to help you maintain your budget. In a time of so much uncertainty, don't let managing your finances become another unpredictable factor or stressor in your life. Trust Dollarbird today to help you take care of your budget. Thank you.